Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader, and it's Tuesday night, the 16th of October. These are the charts of the day. Great day for the market today. Technicals were good. Volume was low. This may be nothing more than a strong technical snapback. We shall see. We're at key resistance on the indices, so the next day or two will tell, in my opinion. But until we actually get a turn down, I'm going to stick with the longs and go over some of those patterns. Now, I'm not advocating buying AEGR, but I will say that it's had a monster move from 13.5 to 19 straight up in 3-4 days. As you can see, today was another $1.69 or almost 10% on 1.75 million shares. Good volume for that stock. Take a look at the volume in the last 3 sessions. Now, with a gap here and a gap here, it's very likely we do get some kind of resting period, and we are at resistance here at the snapback high from early June of last year. And so let's take a look at whether we can get through here. If we can get through today's high, 19.25, possibility we see close to 22 before we pull back. Stay tuned. Large pharma biotechs are doing so well, I thought I'd feature some of them tonight. AMGN, which we've been following since last December when the stock was trading in the 60 range, is now up to 88 and continues in a beautiful rising channel. Significant instead of today's action is that it popped through lateral price resistance, was up $1.82 or 2%, but decent volume. Looks like it may be free to move now towards the 90, 92 zone. Cambrex, we put a buyout on this today as the stock popped and got up through the recent high. After pulling back for a day, it stalled, and today snapped back 67 cents, 5% on 442,000. That doesn't sound like a lot, but that's decent volume for that stock. And if you look at the channel up, right now I'm looking for a move that takes this to 16 plus. Maybe 16.5. Cleveland Natural Resources, you can see, has a massive bottoming type pattern after this run up and falling wedge. We popped out, pulled back for a little 5-day wedge, held the moving averages, and popped 293 or 7% today as 12 million shares plus traded. That's the second biggest volume in a month and a half. So we're looking at maybe the completion of a bottoming pattern, and I'm looking now for a test of 46.5, 47 short term. Secondary target 53-55 zone. DGI, DigitalGlobe, been acting great of late. If you take a look at the overall chart pattern this over the last year, left shoulder complex, head right shoulder complex. This is the key breakout right here. Volume surge as it did that. And then reached the top of the channel. I went into like a kind of a rising channel, shallow angle. Popped yesterday. Nice follow through today. Took it up another $1.20 or 5%. More than 1 million traded. That's the biggest volume in a couple, 3 months now. And although we're up near the top of the channel, which may cause some resistance, if we do accelerate here, my target's 27, folks. First Solar still looking intriguing to me, even though we had this large run up that had a hard hit down. It held the 50, bounced up to resistance, pulled back and tested the 50 again, bounced to resistance, backed off once more, even breaking the 50, but holding lateral trend line and this line here, and then turned it right around, and today popped $1.84, 8.27% at 8.3 million traded. That's the biggest volume in about 7 sessions. Looks to me like the wedge that was forming with inside the large rising pattern may have been broken. What I'll be watching for is a move through 25. That occurs, look for 28. That's my short-term target, and immediate target 33.34. IMH, but a beautiful chart pattern. I wanted to show it to you after the pop and the wedge we showed you a couple months ago. It then ran up, flag, ran up, coiled, and then ran up again, and now it's wedged again. But today it popped 61 cents or 6%. Volume was 262,000, the best in about 5 or 6 sessions. And at this point, I'm looking for a move that takes us to 15, 16. KOG finally made a nice move today, and you can see the wedge that it formed. Here's a rising channel bottom and channel top. Lateral resistance is being tested right here near the recent high around 990.92. Today's high 984, so close. We may get through tomorrow, and if so, look for 10.5, 3/4 as my next trading target. Another large pharma is Lilly. After the big spike, breakthrough, and pullback to retest, it popped yesterday and followed through today with $1.13. That was a couple of percent higher. The volume wasn't tremendous, but it is in a long, nice move up and accelerating here, which may get this up towards the mid-50s, maybe even high 50s or 60. My short-term target being 58.9. Mattel popped today and jumped $1.78 at 5%, 5.67 million shares. That's the biggest volume since mid-July when it broke out. Broke out again today with a breakaway gap. It looks to me like we're going to get a run that takes this to 40. Up next is Merck, another major biopharma, large cap pharma. Beautiful rising channel the last year, year and a half. You can see how it's run up already in 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth wave up. Key resistance up here, so look for possibilities of a move towards 48. That's just a little bit higher than where we are now, and then we'll see if it accelerates and runs into the low 50s, but there could be some resistance up here. Reeds, this little soda company popped, pulled back and popped again. Today it followed through with another 44 cents or almost 6%. Mine was strong, best in 3-4 sessions. It looks to me like we're going to try to make a run at that $10 target I gave you the other day. And lastly is StemCell. The swing trade I put on it here gave you, it backed off, or was it here? Anyway, one of these 2 days we put a swing trade on it. It backed off, low volume retest, held that line, and then started to move up. This is the 4th day in a row we've moved up today, jumping 15 cents. That was 6.67% on 3.9 million shares. This volume in 2 weeks. At this point, I'm looking for a test, run up to the 267 area, and then we get through that. My target's about 3.25, 330. That's it for tonight. You guys have a good evening and a great trading day tomorrow.